The bounce on a club was originally designed on sand irons, where the trailing edge, the last bit of the club, you've got a leading edge, a sole and a trailing edge. When the trailing edge hit the ground, it acted like a hydrofoil to bounce the club out of a bunker and bring the ball with it. The danger, if you've got a lot of bounce on a golf club, is when you start getting tight lies, that you're getting a few problems because you can't get the club to the bottom of the ball. Remember, the leading edge sits off the ground if you've got a high bounce wedge. Now when you look at wedges, most of them have got two numbers. They've got the loft of the club and then they've got the bounce written on it as well. Now anything more than 10 degrees of bounce is quite a lot, particularly for pitching. So this shows what the bounce is. This is my 58 degree wedge. The one I'm using now has actually got 12 degrees of bounce. Well, if I sit that flat on the floor with a tight lie like this, you can see I can't get to the bottom of the ball. Now, what I can do, what I need to do, if I'm going to use this club, I've got to put the shaft in front of the club so the bottom of the ball is now level with the bottom of the club. At least I'm going to get a decent contact on it. The thing that will happen, because I've de-lofted the club, I'm going to drive the ball a little bit forward. So obviously there's only certain times you can use it. One of the other big problems people do, they open the club to get some loft and stop of the ball. Well, if I open a club here, you can see as I'm opening this club, it's increasing the bounce on it. So this shot, all I'm going to do is hit a third up the ball. I can't hit a golf shot. Now, if the ball's off the ground, sitting on grass, that's fine. I'm going to get to the bottom of the ball and float it up. On bunker shots, on a close-up here, my job is to come down and hit the sand, probably 2 inches behind the ball. Well, with the descending hit, once that hits the ground, this trailing edge of the club or the bounce of the club will bounce the ball out. So it goes under the ball. As it comes out, it brings the ball with it. So my target would be to hit the sand about 2 inches behind the ball there. Ball's off my left heel. I've opened the club, so that's increased the bounce. I've probably got 15 degrees of bounce on the club. And I'm just going to focus on landing the club into the sand, and it will bounce out and bring the ball out with it. Bit like that.